Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, favorite baby daddy, goes to the street, man. And today we go be in ATL with it, y'all. So hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it, y'all. Now, y'all got to excuse me, y'all. This is like my second time I had to do this video over. So if I seem a little upset, it's because I am. I'm pissed with people in the comments, and I am pissed with shit that's going on. So anyway, y'all, we gonna be talking about this 38-year-old correctional officer, y'all. Her name is LaPortia Williams. LaPortia Williams, y'all, thought it would be a good idea to get involved with an inmate. Now, she's a correctional officer at the jail down here in Fulton County, right? And she decided to get into a relationship with a inmate. So I don't know how it started. They don't even know how it started. But she talked to this man on a jail phone, y'all, and he had the nerve to ask her to bring a charger. And would you believe the police listened to the whole thing? They listened to the whole thing. They let her come to work the next day. She dropped the charger in the garbage can just like he instructed her to do. And then they let her work the whole shift, go home. And then the next morning she came to work. They arrested her, y'all. I'm like, God damn. Let me let y'all see this, and then I'll come back with my thoughts, because this is just kind of, sad right here, hard as it is out here in these streets. You 38 and you losing your job for a big nose ass, funny looking ass nigga like this girl.
Contraband inside the jail. The Clayton County Sheriff says that one of its employees is the culprit, and she is now behind bars, and our cameras were rolling as that arrest happened. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is at the Clayton County Jail with the story you'll see only on Atlanta News First.
This arrest definitely came as a surprise to everyone in the room during that 6 a.m. roll call where our cameras were rolling when 38-year-old security specialist LaPortia Williams was called to the front and then placed in handcuffs. The new jail administrator here says he hoped the message comes across that this will not be tolerated.
Specialist Williams, step up front, please.
An early morning arrest inside the Clayton County Jail after the sheriff's office says security specialist LaPortia Williams smuggled contraband to an inmate.
You are hereby terminated from the Clayton County Sheriff's Office and under arrest.
Atlanta News First heard jail phone audio of Williams conspiring with inmate Rodriguez Martin to smuggle this phone charger inside of this cereal bar box. Major Michael Johnson says security cameras captured the moment Williams dropped that box into a trash can like Martin asked her to. A shakedown inside Martin's cell block this morning ended with the inmate back in handcuffs.
Specialist Williams is now an inmate here at Clayton County Jail because of you.
Major Johnson says when he took over as jail administrator a month ago, he warned everyone there would be changes because this happens far too often.
That I can't believe that they're still doing it. After I gave them warning, I told them there's changes coming and let them know that there was going to be consequences to actions such as this.
He says he hopes his message this morning was clear to the other employees that this cannot go on.
If you make a decision to do criminal activity in our jail, you'll see the same fate.
And Major Johnson says he wants to set an example for the future of this jail and their inmates.
We are making sure that we are taking care and custody of all of our inmates and taking care of all of our employees as well. And today we effected a little more change.
During a sweep of that jail block, deputies did find an iPhone in one of those cells, and Major Johnson says it's not yet clear how Martin and Williams developed a relationship to the point where she was tempted to bring in this contraband. At the Clayton County Jail, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.
Need I say anymore? Ladies, I know some of y'all may be tempted, but don't do it. If a motherfucker is in jail and he can't stop what he doing illegal, you don't need to fuck with him. If he finna have you lose your job and be locked up, you don't need to fuck with him because he don't like you that much. If he using you, you automatically should know he using you. Now, if you had to work and you snuck in the cell and fucked the nigga, that's on your own. If you can get away with that, hey, at least you ain't losing your job. Just don't get caught, bitch. Better yet, don't even do that. Get you a vibrator, bitch. If not, fine, go get your ex, your baby daddy, somebody. You that horny, you want to fuck, I wouldn't even advise you to fuck an inmate because you go end up getting deeper and deeper in trouble anyway. You know, and this just me being mature and telling you this because some of y'all be misguided. You know, he wasn't the best looking motherfucker and she wasn't either. So, hey, I don't know what it is. It don't necessarily mean they was in a relationship. Sometimes it be situation like she might have knew him from the hood, off the block. You know what I mean? Something like that. And he probably like, man, bring me a phone charger. That seemed really harmless, y'all. It really did. Seemed harmless. But the fact is they having a problem with these cell phones in the facility. And even if you didn't bring a cell phone, you brought a charger, you adding to the problem when you supposed to be the person trying to take away from the problem. And you know, that's just kind of messed up. You know, I can imagine her mama been calling her all day, and if she got a brother, hey mom, what? I know why your daughter ain't answering the phone. Why? She in jail. What you mean she in jail? I thought she was at work. Yeah, mom, she got locked up. How she go to jail when she work at the place, baby? She took a damn charger to the work. A charger? Is that why I can't find my damn phone charger? That's why I was calling her to tell her to bring me a damn charger. I can't find my... You telling me this girl done took my charger to work, done lost her job, and now she in jail? Oh, Lord. Yes, she in jail. Listen, girl, they go talk about your ass at the picnic and the barbecue. You might as well go out of state or get you another job before you start popping back out. Because they gonna be, as soon as you pull it, they go, this dumb bitch here. But you know how she lost that job at the county jail, girl. Now, she had the nerve to took a motherfucker a charger. What? Yes, girl. And guess who she took the charger to? The big no nigga put you off the bike, used to stay on the block. That nigga. Yes, girl, that nigga. I thought she didn't like him. She don't. She was just doing him a favor. And this motherfucker called her on the jail phone. And they recorded. That's how she got busted, y'all. They heard her on the jail phone. Now, you hear all while you talking. This phone call is being recorded in the monitor. And he telling you, man, that don't mean that. They ain't listening to this damn phone. Come on, man, that's just a recording, babe. They ain't listening. They ain't listening. And you believe that shit. I bet you when you got in them handcuffs, you like, she put her head down, she didn't say nothing. You know, it's hard to argue with somebody when they right. When you caught dead to right, she played it just right, like, damn. And you work here, baby. You know they got cameras. You know they got cameras, so that's on you. You know, and it's on him. He already in jail, so it ain't finna hurt him. He already was in jail. He probably wanted to get the phone charged up so he could call some other bitch, whatever the fuck he was doing. That's crazy, you know. He couldn't, oh my God. It just hurt me to see people making these type of mistakes. But I won't even say she young, because you 38, bitch. You 2 years from being 40. You should be smarter than that. You should be smarter than that. You know. Alright. Well, you'll see. Other people might not want to touch you. Be like, oh, you smuggled a phone in somewhere else? No, we can't hire you here. I'm sorry. We can't hire you here. You know. But, hey, You locked up now. See if a motherfucker, see if you could call a nigga and tell him to bring you a phone charger. That's how you see how much a motherfucker love you. See if you could call anybody in the street, be like, hey, I got a phone, can you bring me a charger? Bitch, is you crazy? Watch how quick a nigga say, bitch, is you crazy? I'm not bringing you shit. I'm finna send you some money, bitch. Your sister coming up there to see you this week, and that's it. I might come see you, but I'm not bringing you a goddamn thing that is not on the commissary list. You hear me? I'm sending you some money. Anything else, you got to get it on your own. Click. That's how you supposed to treat them niggas. I'm going to send you some money, nigga. And whatever you want to buy, you buy it off the commissary. If it ain't on the commissary list, you don't need it no way, nigga. You start treating a nigga like that, he can't be mad at you. Fuck, he gonna make you lose your job for a goddamn phone charger. Then he didn't have a regular phone, y'all. He had an iPhone. They might have had chargers around there. He had an iPhone. He a special nigga. Now let's me go to this other story, y'all. I just seen, right? Damn, they got all this shit on this shit. They bag. Oh, they damn. Listen, now look at this, y'all. Let me take this out. This here, oh my shit going there. This is Herbo's producer, y'all, right? He just moved in a house, right? I might have to plug it back up. He just moved into a house. He ain't been there but 2 weeks. Didn't have his alarm system set up yet, right? So a motherfucker broke in his house, stole like $10,000 worth of cash. They got a jewelry collection and his firearm. Now, look at this guy, right? Now, I probably can't show it to y'all real good because this here, but this is Herbo's producer, right? Excuse me, y'all. I might have lost the story. But they had a picture of the nigga. I ain't even finna try. They got a picture of the nigga with the bag and everything from his next door neighbor's surveillance, y'all. And I'm like, boy, listen. You can't go nowhere where crime ain't happening. This man been staying there 2 weeks. And this guy done broke in the house and hit a good lick. They say he got thousands of dollars. So $10,000, a jewelry collection, plus he got a legal firearm that belonged to Herbo producer. I'm like, damn. Now they got a picture of the nigga and he walking out. He got their bag. And he walking out looking. Cameras got him, so he liable to be arrested in probably a few days. And they gonna catch him with that gun and charge him with that weapon. But hey, it is what it is. He hit a good lick. And oh boy, he kind of salty about that shit too. Yeah, I know he is. He's salty about that shit. That's why you got to go all the way. You can't be half-stepping. Never. Listen, you put your damn alarm system on your house before you move in. Now, it's a glare on it, so I might not can get it good enough. I get my computer sometime. I can show y'all. Okay. Now that's the nigga they say. Let me see. That's the nigga at the top right on the bike. Y'all see the nigga on the bike? That's the nigga. Let me see there. He going through the back. Yeah. See, he had to know this apartment already, player, that you moved in. And he said they got... That's my bag. There's my bag. Yeah, he put it on there. There's my bag. Yeah, that's your bag. He went in there and got all your shit and he gone. Don't matter if that's your bag. It's his bag now. It's gone. Sorry, pimpin'. You snooze, you lose. But yeah, you moved in that house. This nigga was familiar with that house. I'm going to tell you something. He might have even had just moved out that damn house. So when you moved in with all your shit, he like, damn, somebody moving in the apartment already? Damn, hell no. I wonder if they changed the keys to the back door. Boy, that door ain't changed, man. I'm gonna hit this lick. Boy, they better been to change that back door lock. And then, not to mention, if he stayed in the apartment, he knew how to get in. I went to that little bathroom window, slid it up, crawled right in there. You ain't got your alarm on. He went in there, got all that shit, and walked out like... And if it wasn't for your neighbor having cameras and surveillance, you wouldn't even know who he was. You know. He'd enjoy that little money for a little while, and then he'd go into jail for burglary. You know. It could be home invasion. I hope you had a cat or a dog. Let me tell some of you criminals something about crime and shit. If you break in the house and it ain't nobody there, that's a burglary, right? Just a regular burglary. If you break in the house and they got a pet, I'm talking about if they got a cat, a dog, even if they got a goldfish, motherfucker, even if they got a bird, if the bird is at home, that's home invasion. And some of y'all saying, what's the difference, burglary and home invasion? It's the difference between 3 to 7 to 4 to 15, goddamn it, or 6 to 30. You get a home invasion, you're looking at 6 to 30. A burglary may be 3 to 7, something like that. So it's a difference, trust me. When you go in front of that judge, you'll see the difference. When they giving out that time, you'll see the difference. So you really don't want a home invasion. You know, a burglary, you know, ain't nobody home, no damage was done. Whatever you stole, you stole. Hey, but shit, you fuck around and let them have a surveillance system, and the judge see you scared the hell out that cat when you kick that door out, and the cat go to running around and all that shit. Yeah, and listen, people be pet lovers. Your ass will go to jail for pets quicker than you would messing with him. Listen, y'all know the singer Jaheim. Oh, Jaheim. I seen Jaheim on TV the other day, y'all. Jaheim riding around in a brand new RV. One of them big campers that you move around, right? He got dogs he taking care of, but he ain't taking care of them that good, y'all. You know, just being half-assed, doing nigga shit. Now, he parked somewhere. Now, I don't know if it's his trust fund or somebody done died in his family. Somebody had some money and put him over a trust fund. I heard him kept saying trust. So they got the RV property in the trust name and the business set up in the trust name. I think he had an office in the place. He got into it with security officer, or maybe they was animal control. Somebody called animal control on him. They came past by the RV and heard the dogs barking in there. It's like 90 degrees, 100 degrees. So he in the office in there under the air conditioning. So they approach him the first time, holler at him. No, y'all can't get on this RV. These my dogs, and he shoo them away. The animal control called the police, put a warrant out for him and everything. And listen, when they came back, y'all, it was about 8 or 9 police. They locked that nigga up for animal cruelty, charged him with doing something to them dogs. They said the dog was malnutritious. You know, they was underweight. One of them arms was broke. They all got dog shit in between their legs and feces, and they been in cell, and they just took them to jail. I'm like, damn, man, I hate to see people going out like that, you know. When you got a pet, you got to take care of that pet pretty good. You can't leave it out where other people can see he being misused, especially when it's hot. If you in the house under air conditioning, damn it, your dog need to be in the house under air conditioning too. And if you can't take them all in there, that means you got too many goddamn dogs, nigga. You got 5 dogs. Sometimes people have these little dogs. They little puppies. He might have thought he was going to take care of them and sell them or whatever. But you still had them in a damn RV that was turned off. It ain't like it was running and the air was on. And it got you caught up, player. You was in the wrong place, wrong time. You in the neighborhood where the white folks at. And they heard them dogs in there. Poor dog, it's a dog in there. Touch the truck. Oh my God, it's hot. It's hot in this truck. They call them people on you, player. You should have put that dog first. I'm out of here, man. Listen. Oh, let me just say this. Then again, I ain't. You know, because I know this, y'all. I be trying to listen to my subscribers and everything. You can't please everybody, you know. One lady, I think it's a lady, she said, what a 60-year-old man making noise like that in the beginning. First of all, bitch, I ain't 60. And second of all, this is my intro. Some people like it. But if I change what I do every time somebody don't agree with me, I wouldn't get nowhere. So if you don't like it, carry your old ass to another channel. That's all you got to do. You want to watch this channel, you get used to the intro. If not, kick rocks, bitch. And I mean that. I'm tired of letting y'all get away with every fucking thing. Some other goofy motherfucker go tell me you can't light a gas with a cigarette. Who the fuck do y'all think I am? I didn't get this old being stupid. I didn't get to where I'm at being stupid, bro. If I say I got gas in a water gun, and I say I'm teasing a nigga with a cigarette, how you think the cigarette got lit? So you think I had a cigarette and no cigarette lighter? With your smart ass, you can't light gas with a cigarette. Guess what? You can't light a cigarette without a lighter either, asshole. Think about that.